Dara Briain, coming to you live from the Mock the Week Christmas party here at Peppa Pig World. It's time for the end of series specials featuring lots of unseen material, best bits and outtakes. And yes, this is the one tradition even COVID couldn't ruin. Hope you enjoy it. Hello and welcome to Mock the Week. I'm Dara Briain. Oh, fuck, I said my own name. That's my name now.
What was fantastic about that was it almost came out as Dara Aubergine.
Dara Aubergine. Yes, perhaps you know me from my emoji. Okay, the answer is pubs, chemists and car parks. What is the question?
Ooh, is it where I got pregnant with my 3 kids?
Is it, what is the smackhead equivalent of location, location, location?
Is it what are 3 places I've been told, sir, we prefer if you waited till you got home to apply the anusol?
Is it perchance, where are my kids going to be doing work experience if I keep homeschooling them?
What are the best places to find condoms if you're in a rush? Is it where do you go on a Shane McGowan walking tour?
And you have the correct answer?
What are the best places for a good old cry?
No one's judging anyone anymore. You can cry wherever you want, mate.
I think the actual answer is what places are you going to be able to get the vaccine?
That's absolutely right. Thank you very much, Hugh. That's very good.
Hugh Dennis there, ruining our fun by telling us the right answer.
Let's be honest, I think we all knew the right answer some time ago.
You ruined the edit by interrupting that, so now we need Hugh Dennis to say it again.
But I said it was funny, though. People laughed when I said the thing.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
We're not about funny, we're about the format.
First time on this. Shut up.
Stringently to the format.
This is a shut-up point in the show. Shut up, Ed point, OK?
Is it?
Long after COVID, Ed, we are keeping the perspex for you. If we could get this back onto the strict tracks on which it works, please.
But presumably it'll be in the compilation of unseen bits that you've just...
Oh, no, this is the worst of it, Ed. This is the worst of it. When we're all dead, Ed, this is the bit they'll show. This is the bit that gets shown. When we succumb to this super spreader event we're in at the moment, this is the bit that gets put out in the compilation.
Ed, be serious, man, OK? You've got to stick to the format. I got this. And now we come to scenes we'd like to...
OK, whose inauguration outfit went viral?
Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie. Yeah.
Bernie Sanders, yes, absolutely. This is Bernie Sanders.
Biden must be a bit annoyed that he spends all this time trying to look sort of young and vital by doing the peloton, and running onto the stage, and then Bernie's a smash hit just for looking old and wearing mittens.
And then that image, as you have no doubt seen, was grabbed and placed into a million different memes. For example, here he is in the classic image of him in Friends. Here he is in the iconic 1930s Manhattan construction site picture. And, of course, I have to say thank you to the million people who sent me these images of which this, for some reason, is my favourite. Here's Bernie.
That is the way my dad sat through every single drama production during school. Just
Billy Elliot again.
All right, is another series of Alan Bennett monologues.
How do you make the Hovis ad last an hour and a half?
Every scene, because, you seem to have caught me among my northern things. The reason, by the way, is there are perspex dividers between it, so therefore there's 7 layers of perspex between various people on the show. So we can't hear each other because it's all muffled, thanks to COVID, has muffled everything.
Yeah.
So they gave us these things so that we could actually, and they pipe all our voices in. Hilariously, though, there are people who, when we turn our head, they see these things pop out, and then they go on Twitter and go, "Oh, are you being fed lines during the show?" And you're going, mate, if there's somebody quick enough to write a funny line, type it out and feed it to us, they'd be on the show. Right? It's not like it's like we're here because of this. Hello? Can I not come on the show? No, Gronk. You must stay back and write jokes for me. Please, Donna. Can the public not see me make my jokes? No. You give me the jokes, Gronk, and I throw food under your door. That's the deal we have. Thank you, Master Dara.
People slag Boris off, though, saying he's a hypocrite for private jet and all that. But remember, for years, he travelled to work on a zip wire, OK?
That's true.
Net zero. And also, he does his bit for the planet, OK? He won't use condoms because they're single-use plastic.
Who did you reference in the speech, his 1 minute to midnight speech?
James Bond.
It was James Bond.
Hugh's best friend, James Bond.
Hugh's best friend, James Bond.
When I was watching it with my family, and the way I gasped when you appeared on screen, and also so on brand that your storyline was mainly based around some Tupperware soup.
This is a spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it by now, you're too late. Hugh's character dies. He compromises Project Heracles, which is disgraceful. But most embarrassingly, he dies in a gun battle where he's hiding behind a wall, and then he runs out from nowhere towards a microphone in the middle of a room, and that's how he's picked off.
It was very devious of them to say things you wouldn't say during a gun battle.
I mean it literally for about 20 seconds.
Oh, you make an impression. You make an impression.
I don't know how you sat on it. I would have absolutely lost me. Imagine if that had been me. I would have just been going, Dara, James Bond.
But Maisie, you and James Bond would be one of the funniest things in the world. Just a spy comes in and just goes, "Give me the nuclear codes." You're just like, "Chuff it, hell, didn't expect that."
No, fair play. Fair play.
Yeah, you've asked nicely. Here we go.
Sorry, when did I become Paddy McGuinness?
Well, as far as me and Ivor are concerned, about 27 years ago.
Don't bracket me.
Yeah, with it, yeah.
I didn't attempt a Yorkshire/Lancashire accent, Reese, because I knew I would fail.
Not
you
now,
failed
but-
alone.
Not now, but what were you doing in the rec room at Eton, mate? We know what you're up to there.
We weren't doing accents, our mouths were full.
I haven't seen the film, and I don't know which things you're saying are jokes.
Oh.
I'd never seen a Bond film. I thought I'd seen Live and Let Die, but it turned out it was the government's COVID policy.
It has to be said that in a film called No Time to Die, it is rather disappointing to die.
Hey, can you see the guy who's got another screen open and is doing some work while the show is on? He's going to do this bit. Bottom of that one, next to Pizza Girl. Hi, Pizza Girl, how are you? Just right next to Pizza Girl, the guy who isn't looking at us has clearly got another computer open and is catching up with some work while he does this. Yeah, just below you two. Just below you, yeah. That's the one, that's the one. What? Yeah!
I think he's got us on mute.
Oh, no, still back to the emails. Back, not even listening.
Incredible!
No idea that we're talking about. No idea. Right.
He's just doing a bit of admin.
Thank you for your report. Yes, the Q2 numbers were strong, and I've got something on in the background here. Don't mind it. I'm just catching. Oh, you! Give us a wave.
He doesn't know. Look at him.
You see? Yay!
Oh, my word.
That's the whole Ranganation in a fucking nutshell. Yeah. a whole series out of that shit.
There was a DPD guy who came to my house in the first lockdown, and when I opened the door, he was like, I think I've seen you on Mock the Week. And I was like, yeah, that's me. And now he comes so often, I'm the one excited to see him. He could not care less. I'm like, it's me from Mock the Week. He's like, yeah, Rashid!
It's a long morning, we chose it, but at some point, you know, somebody will deliver something and then it'll be the high point of the day. And that's how it's ding dong. I got some laces delivered, like shoelaces delivered last week. And I was checking their progress on one of the apps and going, oh, they'll be here soon. And then
Put yourself in the mirror before they ring the doorbell.
you only get one chance at a first impression.
It's like you're waiting for your prom date to pick you up.
Like the guy's going to arrive with a corsage. That'd be amazing if you bought a corsage online and he had to deliver the corsage. You're like, from me, like a faded. I'm like a faded Southern beauty. I just get young men to deliver me. Oh, you're too kind to deliver me these flowers. And me only a faded beauty in the autumn of my years.
Southern Belle character.
That's my Southern Belle character. I don't do my Southern Belle character.
You get to the point where all the deliveries come through to the drivers and they're like, I'm not going there again.
Yeah.
He wears a long white dress and he goes, good day, Mr. Amazon. I had many suitors. I had a Deliveroo here this morning.
May I treat you to a refreshing glass of lemonade? The lemonade is being delivered at...
Well, sir, why don't we check the app together? Good day, sir. Good day to you.
See, I've been perfecting just having my dressing gown just open strategically as I open the door. Just to give those delivery men just a little bit of a thrill. Treat yourself, darling.
I've had to spend, because of like comedy not really happening, I've had to spend lockdown working as a delivery driver. It's been harrowing.
The guy.
You love it.
Our next round is called Newsreel. We play in a recent piece of footage and ask Hugh to suggest what might be being said. This week's clip features the Prime Minister.
But, come on, Carrie, let's get out of the bushes. I've had enough children. This is my chance to show the world that I do know my arse from my elbow. Here goes. Aha! I told you I could do it. OK, Brigitte, this is our chance to look cool and French, and let us hope, for the sake of your Star Trek uniform, that I don't have to spit out any English red wine. If Boris serves me fish, I'm going to stuff it up his elbow. OK, Doreen. No one knows who we are. They all think I'm a world leader. And I told them I'm the president of Poundland. So keep stum, and there's a lovely roast chicken dinner in it for you. Keep smiling. I am Ursula von der Leyen. Look at my lovely smile and my jacket. You can't get a jacket like this in the UK anymore. Oh, come on, Mother. Well, it's your fault, Charles. If we hadn't killed at their petrol station, we would have been here hours ago. Anyway, I'm buggering off in a minute. It's why I'm wearing camouflage. If I stand next to these plants, I look like a head in a handbag. What do you think, Camilla?
I just need a pencil.
Now, John, you remember what to say? Yeah, I don't ask any questions, and I don't sniff the Queen's hair. Everyone, time for a big photo opportunity in front of Britain's biggest display of bubble wrap. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. We seem to have a shortage of chairs. Oh, don't you worry, Boris. I'm just happy to sit down here. Oop, farted.
Thank you very much, Hugh. So what's going on here?
New dating app launched.
He looks like he's been asked to read at his own memorial service.
If you're trying to appeal to the general public and you want something to make you seem like a nice guy, I can't think of a better person to sit next to than Piers Morgan. It's like if you want to appear fragrant, just sit next to a pile of shit.
Hey, Why do you think I sat here? I'm not saying which one of you I'm referring to.
I like to think Piers Morgan is just thinking to himself, oh no, did I take down my massive poster of Keir Starmer before I invited him?
They look like they're just going, we've been expecting you, Mr. Corbyn.
Are they saying, please help us, our planet is dying?
You know when you're drunk and you come in as a teenager and your dad's sitting there on the sofa with the ghost of your other dad? Like...
Yeah. It's a bit like, what if Top Gear didn't have cars?
I like the idea that Keir Starmer is the first person ever to put himself in room 101.
What were the big reveals? What were the big news?
I feel a little unfair that you expect us to talk about this as if we watched it. You know?
Yeah, it's hard.
I can't bring myself to do it. It's like saying, so, did everybody, what did everybody think about slamming their cocks in the door over the weekend?
So what lines did they cut out? Go on, tell us. What lines did they cut out?
What lines did they cut out? They cut out a line where I had to go, we can't give them the weapon. We can't.
Oh, that would have given your character far more spine than he had.
Yeah, but then in the end, I do give them.
Why did it get cut? Were you overdoing it? You go, we can't give them the weapon!
Oh, no! With a weapon! But they will kill people with the weapon!
Throwing his soup in the air and just, we can't!
Take my soup! Take all the soup! But you can't have the weapon! The weapon is not yours to take! But the soup is yours. In other news, what's notable about a spider that was filmed in Queensland recently?
Well, it's the spitting image of Elton John.
It's
like
uncanny.
Spitting it.
It is
Can't tell them apart.
We can't hype this up enough. We literally cannot hype this up enough. It is incredible how much this spider looks like Elton John. Honestly, I would, strap yourselves in. Because when you see this spider that looks like Elton John, you'll go, Jesus, that spider looks like Elton John. You all ready to see the spider that looks like Elton John? No, you're not ready enough. I think I can't hype this more. I gotta bump this up, like, whatever. Even pick what era of Elton John we're talking about here, like, whatever. I think really Shea Stadium, that kind of like out of the stadium, big. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. Are we all ready? Yeah. See, now we're at a level of hype to see the Elton John spider. Roll the Elton John spider.
Have given it a tiny piano.
A tiny piano is all you need. He's ready to go. I mean, did I disappoint? I did not disappoint you there. That was worth getting people into the room for. We start tonight with a special prize for who on the Zoom crowd looks most like Nicholas Parsons. Well, only one winner. One winner tonight. Thank you for making a special effort.
At the very start of the show, I went to take a sip of beer and I've spilt it in my crotch, and I genuinely look like I've pissed myself.
Oh, we're having a mare!
Yeah! Unlikely complaints to TV channels. Sorry. Yes. What major event could be delayed by COVID again?
My tour.
Yes, it is. Is your tour still called 2020 is going to be my year? Hey, you're my friend. You're back again. You're my NASA guy. Oh, this is great fun. The guy who held up that thing up last week, we mentioned. Good to have you back, my friend. Well done on gaming the system. And last week, he was wearing a T-shirt that had NASA on it. And I said, I like that guy because he's got NASA on his T-shirt, which means he's like me. And also, he's got a padded headboard, so he likes to fuck.
It's the people inside are probably saying, I'm sorry, Boris, there's nothing we can do. The economy is dead.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Don't bring in reality. Captain Downer over here, right?
Is she saying that we've got a special Scottish iPad behind me on the wall? It's called an iPad.
Pause for a second there. Yes, that's a fine job, but you do seem to be getting ill as the programme continues.
Are we going to witness the first ever case of live broadcast COVID?
In other news, what 90s TV hits saw a revival this week?
My tour.
Fuck off, you!
In other news, what's been plaguing Australia?
Ed's tour.
You know who might enjoy one of those? A Southern Belle.
I'll say so.
Why, it is pure magic.
How do you make the horse run like that? It's incredible.
Your Southern Belle has moved to Jamaica temporarily.
Please, I say, acting. She'll be Welsh in a minute. She'll be Welsh now in a second. And if she's Welsh, it's one step from Indian, so don't stop me now. Before this ends my career.
Just a note on boosters in general. People think that they're emasculating and they don't help, but I can just confirm they do really help, OK?
Unlikely dating profiles.
Lonely Southern Belle seeks handsome delivery driver.
In other sewage news, what surprised a man in Windsor earlier this year?
I suspect it's going to be sewage.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay, well, it is in sewage news.
Who came out of the sky?
Who came from
Who came out of the
from the sky?
Who came from the sky?
It was a plane, wasn't it?
It was a plane.
It dropped poo over Windsor and it covered this man in his garden. I know, I don't mean to laugh, but it's a good leveller, isn't it? Because
Ethan pumps out enough shit, it can take some back. I understand the narrative, Macy.
As soon as I heard that story, I was like, yeah, typical boomer, got a garden.
My mum's favourite game to play with me is called Bangers and Mash, and it's basically we just send each other pictures on WhatsApp of train tracks. And Bangers is poo and Mash is loo roll. Manchester-Oxford Road is the best for Bangers and Mash. Just all our photos, me and my mum, it's just where to find the best Bangers and Mash on Network Road.
Maisie, Maisie, this is when you became Paddy McGuinness.
So do you have to get the photo live? Or...
No likey, no flushy.
Doesn't it come down as ice, though?
No, it used to come down. Because it used to be put into a blue liquid, and the blue liquid would freeze, and it would come down as a block. If it ever came down at all, came down as a block.
Imagine being knocked out by a block of poo.
Yes, people were.
Sorry. I know I'm fairly young on this panel, but are you saying that when you were little, you used to dodge blocks of poo falling from the sky?
You'd hear it, then they did go.
A little picture of, like, Dara with a basket in Ireland being like...
I hate to keep coming back to it, but shat on to death would be such a better way for Hugh's character to have died.
The first subject is unlikely lines from a food and drink commercial.
Goodness me, this soup is...
Spam! We're doing TV adverts now because no one will read our marketing emails.
This isn't just bread. This is more expensive bread.
Tired of having teeth? Try meth.
Mum's cooking aubergines for tea. At least I hope that's what that text means.
And to show it's as fresh as the day we caught it, our tuna comes in sewage and plastic.
Christmas in a can. That's why mums go to Iceland and why your dad left.
Subterranean enigma. Buried in earth, dreaming your earth-black dreams. Orange king of the netherworld. The carrot.
Wouldn't it be great if there was a way to eat delicious-tasting food and help the planet? Well, tough.
Weetabix, clean the bowl straight after, or you're fucked.
Paying too much for your weekly shop? At Aldi, we've got the solution. Pretend you're scanning at the self-checkout.
Why not try a bowl of porridge oats? Because happiness is for the English.
Here at Chipotle, we believe that knowing yourself is the root of all knowledge, which was, of course, first said by the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle.
Scrambled eggs, clean the pan immediately, or you're fucked.
Not really sure we can get away with doing, like, the accent and the song and the slogan anymore, so, bye and bongo.
Do you like milk but wish it was more like cum? Try oat milk.
Yes, I came and I heard about the oat milk.
We use the finest Highland cattle.
The next topic is unlikely things to hear on a medical show.
I'm afraid your husband is stuck in the MRI scanner. I don't think he's going to pull through.
Well, mister, you're going to have to learn how to hold your drink. We've amputated your arms.
I'm not getting a pulse on his wrist. Has anyone seen the rest of him?
Tonight on One Born Every Minute, you should never say a baby is ugly, but we put this one back in to finish.
OK, you can put your penis away now. Mr. Barrowman, what did you want to talk to me about?
So you're saying you've had explosive diarrhea for an entire week? OK, sounds to me like you've got a serious case of oversharing. Yuck!
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Mr. Thompson. It's simply a case of bum-bum willy farts.
Well, this is the weirdest medical condition I've seen since that Irish guy who presses a buzzer every time he gets a boner.
Due to NHS cutbacks, we're a little short on lubricant, but not to worry.
So, as you can see from this X-ray, there were no broken bones in your body, but there are some racist ones, though, here.
Should we be worried? Of course we should. This man is 180 over 60, which means that he's 3.
And have you been affected by any of the issues we've discussed on embarrassing bodies tonight? Ew.
Yes, Doctor, we will be scattering Nan's ashes at sea so she can be remembered for doing what she loved. Choking dolphins.
Beep, beep, beep. Popcorn's ready.
Yes, rectal exams can often be awkward. I find it lightens the mood if I sing a little song while I'm doing it. One finger, one thumb, keep moving.
I got a feeling that one's going to be in the show.
Well, we've certainly cemented our reputation as the least cool show on TV with that.